is the decorated kickboxer back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. All right, big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming a middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz, when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy and not necessarily Pineda represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Imavov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and of course, much has been made of Cyril Gane's success as a French fighter in the UFC, but perhaps it'll be this guy, Nassourdine Imavov, that emerges as the first French undisputed UFC champion. Tonight, he believes he's going to mix all his skills together, and he has predicted a win by finish, knockout or submission. That'll get him the big fight later this year that he so desires. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, beautiful job with the hands there by Israel Adesanya. When you focus too much on the kicks, that's what happens. You get cracked with that Adesanya right hand. Big shots being landed on both sides here. There's that side kick. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, my goodness.
Pretty strong jab there.
Both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight. That one landed clean. Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again. Nice strike lands.
2 minutes have gone by here, round one. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
That shot blocked by Adesanya. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Under 2 minutes now to go round one. The accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Adesanya gets caught by that elbow. It doesn't look like there's a cut, but he'd be wise to get those hands up. Lands a shot to the leg. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. All right, so late in the round now, and the narrative, of course, has been Israel Adesanya's striking. He is at his sniping best tonight.
Yeah, Izzy looks good. You know, he's one of the best kickboxers we have ever seen come into the UFC. And when his striking is on point, not many.
We'll see if he can finish. Final seconds of the round. Oh, well, you can see in plain sight here, his leg is hurt, starting to limp a little bit.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping. I mean, you take so many leg kicks, you're gonna limp. It's natural. You gotta check these kicks right now, or that's gonna happen.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Oh, beautiful counter on the jab after blocking the strike. Nice job turning defense into offense for the longer fight. Flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight.
But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Able to check that kick as well. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Pretty good jab there by Imavov. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. And they separate.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Really good emphasis on that kick there. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Missed with that attempt. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Israel Adesanya is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together.
It all comes together. Nothing feels better to go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired. Nothing feels better.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Under a minute now to go.
You cannot take too many of those.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Oh, Superman punch lands. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Fast leg kick lands.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Israel Adesanya is really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call in the ringside physician. He is continuing to target that area. Unable to land with that punch. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, that's big.
Well-placed knee there by Adesanya.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. And now some separation.
That left hook is crazy.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Straight punch. Went for the inside leg kick. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Adesanya.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Clean punch. Oh, nice inside kick.
And lands inside again.
And now some separation.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Using the free hand beautifully, lands a nice punch from the clinch.
Well, he does not discriminate as he lands yet another punch to the body. Nice work tonight on the feet by Imavov. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch.
Come on, buddy, keep your hands up, let's go.
Nice knee to the body by Adesanya. Adesanya lands. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target.
Nice left hand.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Adesanya going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Israel Adesanya gets caught by that straight punch. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, call collar tie. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
You got the better of you that round. He battered you a little bit. You hung there tough. You showed you have heart to be a champion. Now I need you to win.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Big power shot there. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Oh, great deception to land the flying knee. Deep now. Ate another left hand there. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent limping a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. And he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
And there's a takedown attempt. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Let's go. More. That's working.
Oh, big front kick lands flush. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Establishing the jab here.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
Whiffs on that. Man, as effective a straight punch as we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands. And
oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Well, no. Oh, look at that. He left up and landed the diving punch to the head. Hoping to stop it, and he will.
oh, my goodness.
How about it? Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Imavov!
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this.